There aren't many network TV series that could get away with the graphic, morbid, and outright horrifying violence of Bryan Fuller's three-season crime thriller on NBC. But then very few shows in history have done the macabre quite as tastefully as Hannibal, the Thomas Harris adaptation starring Mads Mikkelsen as the world's most notorious forensic psychologist. For a series that delves deep into the sordid fictional universe of Hannibal Lecter, this crime drama drenched in visual and psychological horror is surprisingly rewatchable. That might be why Hannibal is seemingly immune to the passage of time, developing cult classic status and periodically experiencing resurgences in popularity. For instance, over the past week, the show has climbed into the HBO Max top 10 in several European countries. It previously surged up Netflix's charts when it was added to the streaming platform in the United States during 2020, and there's a chorus of fans continually calling for it to return with a fourth season. It must be said, though, that Hannibal doesn't lend itself to mainstream audiences. While it absolutely belongs among the best NBC shows of all time, it sticks out like a sore thumb alongside cozy comedies and more orthodox genre staples. Yet, that's precisely why it's aging so well. It unapologetically courts a niche viewership which grows with each passing year. NBC's Hannibal has aged into a cult classic. Besides appealing to fans of particularly morbid crime dramas, Hannibal is a masterpiece of TV horror, which brings home the sensory experience of bloodthirsty murder in the most enthusiastic terms. Visually elegant and beautifully soundtracked, it makes deadly violence and cannibalistic sensibilities into a fine art form. The show is impossible to watch without becoming at least slightly nauseated, but it's just as difficult to turn away from. Mads Mikkelsen put his own electrifying stamp on the screen icon that is Hannibal Lecter, most significantly through the character's twisted bond with Hugh, Dancy's serial killer specialist Will Graham. Strangely, Hannibal's tone occasionally creeps towards dark comedy, which suits Mikkelsen's dry, often sardonic delivery. It's partly this tonal variation that's helped endear the series to millions of viewers around the world. Of course, its highly stylized gothic and surrealist elements earn it the admiration of classic movie fans, too. Whereas Jonathan Demme's 1991 Oscar-winning feature The Silence of the Lambs balances the heightened psychological tension around its characterization of Hannibal Lecter with gritty procedural drama, NBC's Hannibal leans into the madness of its protagonist. With extraordinarily effortless grace, it manages to take us with it, too. Hannibal deserves at least one more season. More than 10 years since its initial run on NBC ended, Hannibal appears to be more popular than ever. The series has recently been added to HBO Max in various European countries, and has now reached the top 10 of HBO's streaming charts in several of them.